So, you've been playing ukulele for a while, but every time you learn a new song or you write a new song, you find yourself using the same strum pattern over and over. Well, today I'm going to show you an easy way to come up with creative strum patterns on the ukulele. Here we go. So the first thing we got to understand is a little bit of music theory, and I know that can sound really intimidating, but trust me, this is pretty easy. Everybody can get it, and it's essential to coming up with new strum patterns. Most ukulele music is played in 4/4 time. What that means is that there's 4 beats in each measure. Most ukulele strum patterns are played with 8th notes. That means you play 8 notes in a measure. So 8th notes would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Alright? So each beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, gets an and in between, making it 2 notes, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? Once you get your head around that concept, it's really easy to start constructing new strum patterns. This might sound a little weird, but trust me, if you do it a few times, you'll be able to play new strum patterns every time. What you want to do is get a blank sheet of paper and grab a pen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like that. Then next to them, I'm going to write and of 1, and of 2, and of 3, and of 4. Alright? The next thing you want to do is cut all these out to where they make individual squares like this. Alright, so now you see, I couldn't find my scissors, so I just tore these up. But I've got each beat or note on its own little sheet of paper. So what you're going to do is shuffle these up where you don't know what you're picking. And then you want to draw one. Alright, so I drew number 2. Now what you're going to do with this is you're going to remove 2 when you play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're going to play 1 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 3 and 4 and. Alright, once we get that one down, we'll draw a new one. Alright, this time I got the and of 1. So I'm going to play 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. You guys get the point? So just in the time that I pulled those 3 cards and moved out those notes, those are new strum patterns, and I bet you probably haven't played a strum pattern where you've just moved out the end of 1 or moved out 2, okay? Once you kind of get the hang of that, what you can do is start pulling out 2 at a time, all right? So we're going to take out 2, and we're going to take out 3. This should be a challenge. So we're going to play 1 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So we're not playing the beat of 2 or 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 4 and. Try to switch chords, try to play at different tempos. 1 and 2. So what this does is it just makes your brain start to think in different ways. Ways that you probably wouldn't just naturally do. But if you practice all these, eventually it just kind of becomes easy to start picking and pulling things out. If you're writing a song, it's very helpful because you can come up with a fresh strum pattern that you haven't used or heard much of before. If you're learning a song and you're having trouble with the strum pattern, well, go through and figure out which beats am I taking out, and then practice that. Once you get the hang of all that, what you can do is you can pull out notes and say, all right, I'm going to chunk these notes instead of just leaving them out. So let's say that we decide that we pulled the beat of 2. So I would play 1 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? It's just another way to come up with new stuff, and this is a really easy, free tool that anybody can do at home and come up with brand new strum patterns all the time. So if you're struggling with strum patterns, just go ahead and make some cards, start pulling them out, and start practicing this stuff. It really does help with your strum pattern game, I promise. Well, I hope that you learned something from this video. I hope that this helps you with strum patterns in the future. And please leave a comment below and let me know what you thought about this. Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? Why? I love getting feedback, especially on little tips like this, because it helps me as a player and it helps me help you as a player. So take the time and let me know how this worked for you. Once again, thanks for tuning in to this video. Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss my next one and catch these cards.